Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. How are you doing? How are we doing? How am I doing? I'm doing well. It's Friday. It's Friday. Hey, it's Friday. Thank you, Jesus. It's Friday. Another week has done gone by. Another work week anyway. But you will see in my video, this freaking vein that goes from here to here. You see that? You see that? You're gonna really see it in my video. I mean, not in my video. In my picture that starts it off. You're really gonna see this. And all my life, it's this freaking vein that goes from here to here. Okay? It goes from here to here. That freaking vein. What's it about? What's going on? But it's always been there all of my life. Prevalent. Okay? As you see, you can see my veins or whatever the case may be. But this right here should not be here. But anyway, guys, that's not what I came here to talk about. What I came to talk about is labels, okay? Labels. Everybody is so stuck up on labels. This means this, and this means that, and this means this, and this means that. Not necessarily, okay? Not necessarily. And if you can see my shirt, okay? Land of the free, home of the brave. I got this shirt because I liked it. I liked it. I liked that it had this here. I bought it in the men's section, matter of fact, okay? And I liked it because it had this. Not because I thought it was a label. But I found it funny that my granddaughter said to me, she said, "Grandma, is that a 4th of July shirt?" No, it is not. Not to me, anyway. Not to me, anyway. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. And I did that for a purpose, okay? I grew up on Long Island, New York, okay? Long Island, New York. Long Island. I grew up in Glen Cove, okay? Hopefully it's on the map now, because when I was a kid, nobody knew where Glen Cove was, okay? Nobody knew where Glen Cove was. But anyway, I'm from Glen Cove, New York, and I claim that, but I would never move back there. I would never move back there. And there's plenty of reasons why. But we won't get into that in this chapter. Okay? We will not get into that in this chapter. Anyway. I grew up and went to school with a whole bunch of Italians. That's who I went to school with, a bunch of Italians. And there was some white mixed in there. I promise you, I think I went to school with mafia kids. But that's not here nor there. But anyway, with that being said, I grew up not really putting it into place like I was a black kid. I didn't, understand that I was a black child until it was like introduced to me as I got older. And it's not saying that I thought I was white. Let's not confuse that shit. I didn't think I was white. I just didn't think I was a black child. Okay? I did not I didn't understand that there was a difference back then. And the reason why I did not understand is because we was not educated. Okay? We was not educated on this fact that there was a difference between white, black. There was a difference between Italians, and there was a difference between Jews. Okay? That was never discussed to me in elementary school. Once again, I was born on Long Island. I live in Georgia now. Okay? I was born in Long Island. So none of this stuff added up to me. Then there started being a trend, you know, when I got to middle school, and you all the either this side or the other side. And I was chosen for the other side, so for one side, but I wanted the other side. But then I realized I was chosen for this particular side because the other side was where all the bad kids went. To be honest with you, I didn't get it, but they sent the kids that had potential to one side of the wing. I wanted to go in a different direction, but I was blessed to go there. So then when I went to this other direction, still I did not know about, there was this still white black thing and Italians and Jewish thing. I still didn't know that. Now, mind you, I watched Roots, okay, and I was just like devastated of how they were doing to my black family. But still at that time, I did not physically feel that. I didn't physically get that from my peers. Not my peers. I did not get that. Not at all. From my race, yeah. It was always, you're either too light, you're in between, or you're not. From my race, yes, I did. I got that. But when I got to high school, it was just like there was the white cafeteria and there was the black cafeteria. So, of course, when I got to high school in 9th grade, I was hanging out in the black cafeteria because that's where I thought I belonged. As I got further along in my education, I was in the white cafeteria. I fit so much in the white cafeteria because they had everybody, and it was not just white people. They had blacks, they had the nerds, they had everybody else that was not in that norm. But why did they call it the black cafeteria and the white cafeteria? I don't know why they called it that, but eventually I landed in the white cafeteria, and I absolutely loved it because there was a whole bunch of people. There's a fire truck disturbing my peace. Who done burnt something shit down now? Well, what's the issues now? There's 2 shall pass. Anyway, I felt much better there. Now, until I got into my 20s, okay, then there was a little Indians into my mix. And these was like the real Indians. Okay? And I'm not being racial when I say that. But I'm trying to describe the real Indians. Like, they coming from Bangladesh. They coming from India. Way deep down in India. That's what I'm talking about. And they had that curry like on set, on point. Okay? Everything was curry. And where I lived in Queens, it was Richmond Hill in Queens. That is little Bangladesh. Okay? I don't know what. I mean, I left there a little while ago. A lot of while ago. Okay, a lot of while ago. Like 28, almost 30 years ago. I left here. Okay? But anyway, until I moved south, that's when shit like really kicked off for me. That's when shit really kicked off for me. And had me like realize there is really a thing as North and South. There really is a thing of North and South. Southern people don't think that Northern people can cook. That's a lie. 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 We can cook. But my thing in the South is like, what you eating with all this meat? You don't have no vegetables or anything like that. And I'm not trying to cause. Let me check my words and my tone. I'm not trying to have a debate between North South. Whatever you do, whatever you do, whatever. What I'm trying to say is, and to my point is, don't stress labels. Don't stress labels. Because I'm wearing this shirt, because guess what? I bought it and I felt like wearing it. Not because it was the 4th of July. Not because of that. But we were growing up with a certain type of image of other people in our minds. And that may not necessarily be true. Okay? Like I said, I didn't, until I watched Roots, I didn't know that my family was slaves. Okay? Because I was not taught about that. But now that I'm educated, not educated, but educated on certain things. Like, yes, the black community has been held down for so freaking long. And people may have a certain perspective of us black people, and some black people may not want to claim us. Some black people may, do certain things, but that does not make us the whole community. Okay? And there's some white people that do not have that same mentality of the people that had mastered us, or not me personally, because I was never mastered, but there's certain people that have been in a certain spot that are no longer there. So we have to stop putting labels on certain things. We have to stop putting labels on, because I'm wearing this, okay? And I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness. And in my mind, and from my teaching, there's no person above God. There's no person above God. So it's not like I'm representing the flag. I'm not. Because God has said not to put anybody above him. So I do not wear any crosses. I do not wave any flags. And that's neither here nor there. That's my personal preference. Do I follow all laws by God? I sure do not. But land of the free, my body is the land of the free, because my body is free. Home of the brave. I'm brave enough to speak my mind. I'm brave enough to do what I have to do to survive. So That's why I'm wearing this shirt. Not for the 4th of July, you know, not for like a branding or anything like that. And I represent this, that, and other. No. I represent myself. I represent myself. Because at the end of the day, who do I have to answer for? Myself. So when my grandbaby asked me if this was a 4th of July shirt, maybe to other people, but not to me. It's not to me. But anyway, I hope that I put a little something in your brains. Like, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid, and not too many people, you know, may agree with my many people just may not agree with my acknowledgement of where I stand in life. Okay? So, you don't have to agree with me, and I don't have to agree with you. But this is where I stand, and this is going to be my last conversation about it. Okay? So, I wear whatever I feel like wearing because I can wear it. I can wear it. I want to wear it. It's not a statement. It's not anything. It's something that I chose to wear. But what I chose to wear. But anyway, at the end of the day, it's Friday, y'all. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. And I have my hair locked for 4 weeks, guys. 4 weeks. But at the end of the day, love you always. Bye.